Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yankee Dabbler. Of course, every day is a
train show.
That's right, and we are going to do something a little bit special today, okay?
And what's that?
Well, the number one video that we have been requested to make over and over again is Engineer Hall doing the Macarena. Go ahead. Okay, clear. Okay.
I try.
Apparently, he doesn't know the Macarena. So the number two video that we're always requested is to do a tour of the store. As a matter of fact, the first video that we did was a tour of the store. Well, a lot has changed, and I think it was like 6 years ago we did it. I know I'm fatter. I have more gray hair now. I have a kid. And Engineer Hall now has 600,000 boxcars.
Well, times change over these last 6 years, you know?
That's true. So what we're decided to do is we're going to do a updated version of the tour store. Is that right? The tour of the store. That makes more sense. Sound good to you?
Let's do it. What we got?
All right. So right here, you're all familiar with this area. This is where we usually do the the shows. As you can see, we have stuff set up already for our next show. So a little sneak preview. But this is our layout. We have 4 operating tracks. O, H, O, N, and S. Don't ask me when S runs because I don't know. But we this is, we can test things out. Sometimes we run stuff for people. But to be honest with you, we have so much stuff usually ends up as like a holding place for things. As you can see up here, I have a whole bunch of Walthers kits. These are the water tanks. I got the wall-mounted dust collectors. You have one of those?
No, but eventually I'll get one.
Modern fire escape. I got a whole bunch of stuff happening here. Some pretty cool stuff. And some people might notice I have some things here that have been on display. I would like to go away. This set particular, I'm going to mention this set. EH, are you ready?
I'm ready for it.
I've never mentioned this set before. And I'm going to probably break it. I'm going to just take it out this way. All right, so this is actually a Conrail Safety Award set. Back when Conrail was a thing. They're still a thing, but just not what they were. But this is actually a friend of mine's father passed away, who worked for Conrail. Wasn't really a big collector, so kind of just had it in his basement, and then unfortunately passed away. And we got it at the store, so we would love to sell it to you. I have the whole set, so if you're someone that's interested in Conrail, come and get it. All right, let's go down some of these aisles that we have here. This is kind of the Walthers accessory aisle here. I have some kits, but mostly I have switch machines. I have a whole bunch of different wires. And if you take a look at all those boxes up there, they're a combination of Walthers. And then over here are all these really cool Woodland Scenic buildings. These are just really neat. For example, this is the Clyde and Dale Barrel Factory. Do you need a barrel factory?
I got to talk to Clyde.
These are really cool. Of course, this is an N scale kit. I have HO. I also have some O scale as well. But as you can see here, I have a whole bunch of boxes. I have some more of the Walthers kits here. I have smokestacks, HVAC units. I have an old-timer conveyor. I have a whole bunch of stuff happening up here. And then on this spindle here that I kind of forgot, is a whole bunch of scenery here. This is all from Woodland Scenics. We got our cements. We got our dead foliage. So you can even make your layout look like crud. We got 4 screen. I have a whole bunch of stuff happening here. So if you're really into scenic, there you go. Hey, and if you're thirsty, you can get some easy water.
I don't think it worked that way.
Well, I don't know. It's a water. All right, let's go down this aisle right here. And let's go to my... Well, over here we have some of the static grass here. Now this is really cool. If you have a static king, you can make some really cool looking scenery designs happening. And then over here, we've seen this before, but this is our True Color paints. And I have 1,000 or 2,000 of them. I have a whole bunch of different paints here. These are really cool. I have some other paints over here. I got testers. Just a whole bunch of different paints. Got some tunnels if you need a tunnel. Do you need a tunnel, EH?
I'm built my own.
Oh, okay. And then over here, we have a whole bunch of different Deluxe Materials stuff. Now, Deluxe Materials makes some awesome product here. We have some Ballast Bond. We have Ballast Magic. We got the Perfect Plastic Putty. Say that 3 times fast.
The PPP?
Yeah, there you go. Bathrooms over there. We got Track Magic, and then if you take a look over here, this is some of my favorite glue. This is called Rocket Glue. I love this glue. This is like better than super glue in my opinion. This stuff works really well. So if you need some like glues or accessories or stuff to help with putting your buildings together, I think this is definitely an area for you. Time for my favorite area, the one with the orange boxes that everyone makes fun of me about. But I have a whole bunch of O-scale stuff, and if you take a look up there, I have all these Lionel starter kits. We mostly sell HO and N scale here. However, we do have O scale, and of course around Christmas time, I always try to get some O scale things happening in here. We even have some G-gauge track. Look at that. I got some Transformers here. I got some really cool cars here. We talked about this one. This is the Monsters Inc. tank car. It talks, or it has the reading. I have a Camaro car here. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. So if you're an O-scaler, we didn't forget you. I'm an O-scale guy. I get made fun of all the time. It is what it is. I got a whole bunch of these are the hobby bits. If you need some various different types of screws, we got some brass piping stuff here. We even have jackets. Look how fashionable. I would look good in that, right? Very good. All right.
So if they can't find something online, what could they do?
Well, if they can't find something online?
Yeah, but they want it.
Well, you can always give us a call. Okay, so that's always an option. Of course, you can always visit our store. Or you can take a look at the video and see, hey, that's what I'm looking for, okay? Because let's be honest with you, not everything that we have in the store is on our website. For example, if you take a look at all these starter sets, shipping prices are crazy, all right? And I don't have the ability to ship these for a price that you would like. So a lot of times these are meant for in the store. Doesn't mean we can't do it. I'm just saying I don't have a lot of them on the website because of shipping costs. All right, let's take a look over here. And this is just a whole wall of various HL products here. We got boxcars, cabooses, engines. We got Katie over here, Athearn. We got a whole bunch of smattering over here. This is a cool area to look at here. This is the Bachmann Easy Track. I know a lot of people like Easy Track. These are the blister packs. These are kind of more of the specialty pieces like the graded crossings or the crossovers and whatnot. Of course, I do have the straights and curves and bulk packs. And we have track packs too. All right, so if you take a look up here, we have some incline sets. Ooh, we got to raise the roof with these risers, right? And then we talked about this in a show not too long ago. This is a new product, right?
Yeah.
These are the Walthers row beds. I got thin ones. I don't think these were here last time we talked about them. So you got the thin ones, you got the wide ones.
No, you got the single and you got the doubles. Trackage.
Wide. All right. We got more trains. I mean, more different here. All right, so you're going to notice that we have some boxes. We literally get shipments all the time. As a matter of fact, as we were making this video, we had Atlas just drop off a whole bunch of stuff, and we just had somebody else drop off stuff. So if it looks like, oh my gosh, it looks crazy. Yeah, because we keep getting stuff in every day. So for example, a whole bunch of different Walthers kits that showed up. I have some of these micro engineering turnouts. Every day's a train show. What can I say? Hey, but we don't just sell trains here. If you take a look, if you're in the Pine Car Derby and you need some help with your Pine Car, there you go. We're not just a train store, H. Did you know that?
I noticed.
As a matter of fact, here's a good example of that, because if you look over here, I have a whole bunch of model car kits. So if you're into building model cars here, that's something kind of cool to go with. I have a whole bunch of starter sets for HO, and N scale was on the other side there. Whole bunch of different engines here. Steam, diesel, electric. I guess that's it. If you look over here, this is our wall of literature, okay? But we don't clutter it up with those boring books like Moby Dick. No, we have here Model Railroader. Or, ooh, trains. This is a good one for you. Diesel Locomotives, your guide to North America diesel locomotives.
Oh, I like that one.
Ooh, yeah. I want the steam one instead. But this is a really cool, to me, I don't know, people might make fun of me. Probably, that's a given. But around summertime, when the family likes to go to the beach, you know what I do? I take some of these railroading magazines, and I like to read them. It's relaxing to me. I think it's fun. Plus, let's face it, we spend all this time with our screens. I think it's good to actually have something tangible.
And guess what?
What?
It won't die on you.
That's right. The battery life on these books is crazy.
Crazy.
I know, right? We got some slot car sets. We tried to get some of those in, especially around Christmas time, because I know some people are into that kind of stuff.
Oh, ain't that part of Fast and Furious?
Sure. I haven't seen any of those 73 movies I made, so I can't tell you. And then we also sell the Gundam robots. You know anything about these, Engineer Hall?
No, I don't,
They
but I
look
did
cool,
see the show on, I think it was Amazon.
I remember seeing the show a while ago, and some of these are pretty cool. I'm going to nickname this Boxcore, the king of the boxcars.
No,
Whatever.
no.
We could create our own. How about that?
No, the names were just fine.
If you look over here, we talked about this. We were here not that long ago looking at all the different single products from Atlas here. We got street lights. We got some more guys here. Oh, it's Flat Cartopia, the lord of the flat cars.
No.
Okay.
But look at Blackbird up there.
That's pretty cool. We'll shoot that away. All right. Now we are up here at the front. We got more Gundam here. And then let me close this door that likes to stick. This is the door. This is how people enter and leave. Unless you work here, and then you never leave. We have here the ammo paint. These are really cool. As a matter of fact, I used one of these not too long ago to fix a sign that I had here. So this paint works really good. We talked about some of these things. We have some classic locomotive designs here. Look, they even have an American freight car one. How about that? That's pretty neat. So we got a whole bunch of different paint designs for you here. Ooh, look at all these scene masters. We got a whole bunch of different cars here. We got different... We got weeds! Hey man, you can buy weed here.
I don't think it meant that type of weed.
Trackside weed. What are you talking about? Alright, over here I have more glues. I have more paints. This is a Tamiya paint. We got here the micro scale stuff. I mean, we got everything. We're like our one-stop shop for model railroading. Hey, look over here. We have lights. That's a camera. Action. These are the nano lights here. The LED lights here from Woodland Scenics. These are awesome. We got a whole bunch of different things that create, like, you know, ponds or lakes or whatever. This has always been my favorite one. Olive drab. It's just kind of drab, you know, it's let down. We have here micro trains. They're like trains, but micro. They're really small. These are all the different parts of couplers and wheels and everything that you would need here. We got some tunnel portals here. We have here some pike stuff. We got some more Walthers.
But this doesn't tell the whole story, though.
No.
This is just
just stuff down here.
Tiny.
We're getting that.
Not the whole thing.
If you take a look here, we have plastic strut and we have evergreen, polystyrene. This stuff is great, especially if you want to make some different types of accents or make your own buildings from scratch. These are good ways to go here. We got some X-Acto knives. Give me your money.
Hey.
My acting's amazing, isn't it? We have here Micromark. We have here some O-scale engines that are on display. This is the other half of our layout here. As I said, usually what we do is we just stock things up here that we need for like orders or whatnot, but I do have some other things up here on display. Look, I got a motorized turntable up there. That's pretty cool. Do you have a turntable?
No, I don't.
I know where you can get one.
Where?
It's right there. All right. Now we're going to start Decoder land here, okay? Now, we have NCE and all these different boxes. Now, if you ever, I'm going to give you a helpful hint. If you ever come into the store or you ever give us a call, make sure you have the number available, okay? Because let's face it, I literally got thousands of decoders in here. So if you're saying, I want an 8-pin, blah, blah, blah. But if you tell me I want NCE number 137, there I go. All right. So these are all the NCE ones here. And then we're going to take a little detour. And I'm sure our friends Frank and his son Josh are going to love being on camera. How you doing, Frank?
Hey, how you doing?
That's more than I thought I would get. So we got TCS up there. We got Digitrax over there. And then come over here. We got ESU. And we got Soundtrack. Look, Blue Nami. That's the new hot thing everybody loves, right? We got, what are these? These are Nicks. We got a whole bunch of different stuff here. So, again, if you want something, don't say I want a blah, blah, blah. Like, give me a number. That's how everything is classified.
Yeah, Nick's making a good product here, the Decoder buddies.
They make a lot of really cool stuff here. I'm very excited about some of that stuff. All right, NCE, or I'm sorry, ESU. These are all, look, come over here. I'm going to give you a little sneak preview of our process. These are all orders that are going out. Most of them are to you, which is confusing because you're right here. But we have our packing department over there. We pack it, we ship it to you so it gets to your house and you have hours of railroading fun. You've heard me say that before. Look, it's cork. Actually, these are boxes that we're going to ship stuff in. We got power cabs, a whole bunch of different power cabs. Look at this. It's the NCE starter set.
You get a whole starter set now.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Man, got a whole bunch of different stuff. These are orders that are waiting to be fulfilled here. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. Look, it's a box. That's exciting. All right, let's look over here. Now I have a whole bunch of different things. I got Labelle oils here. I got some Z-gauge track over there.
Oh, Z-gauge.
We got everything here. Okay, we got different wheels and trucks and whatnot. I mean, what don't we have? Now let's come over here. In these cabinets, we do have some N-scale stuff, but you're going to see more N-scale stuff later. This is Walthers track area up here. Check this all out here. We have all these different turnouts here. And then down here, we got Pico track. I mean, this is just crazy how much Pico track there is. I mean, look at all this stuff. I mean, we got a tremendous amount of stuff here. We got the rail joiners. We got the spikes. We have here the Atlas section. Take a look at all this Atlas stuff. I mean, if you want anything Atlas, this is where you're looking over here. And then we have the N-scale selections over here. We have the Bachmann switches. We have the N-scale Atlas switches. And then speaking of N-scale, we have literally guys that spend hours staring at these two walls. This is the Kato track area.
And also up top, you got all
we got the Kato starter sets up there.
V10,
we got
13,
we got Kato coming out of the you-know-what.
Yeah, he ain't lie about that one.
Kato, we got our Bachmann track here. We even have some of that old Lifeline track here. How about that? We have a whole bunch of different track here. We got more N-scale track over here. Whew. And then over here, we got wood. How about that?
Wood.
I know, right? Get your mind out of the gutter. We have a whole bunch of different woods.
It's not
here.
morning yet.
We have different types of long periods of track. Do you think we have one or two track boxes?
You got quite a few.
Yeah.
And then not all either.
But you know what's funny?
What?
It's this stuff is going to sell out. We have to keep ordering this stuff in. It's crazy. Now, these are some of the carts here that actually we take to some of the shows. We do a lot of shows. We just came back from the big one. Where was that? In the Timonium. So that is a huge show. So we always take these carts here. And then if I move these carts out of the way, I got people. Oh, cows. That was pretty good. So I got people here. I got cars. I got a whole bunch of different stuff there. We got plaster sheets. Whew. We got everything.
People don't understand that you literally carry almost all the items numbers that Willie seem to offer.
Like literally, we take the Walthers book and we say yes. Speaking of other items here, we haven't talked about Katie. We have a whole bunch of different Katie accessories here. Different wheels and couplers, and if it looks like we're out of them.
Oh, don't worry. They're right here.
Yep. Or some of these are so popular, we actually just keep it by the counter because we got tired of coming up here. And we have a whole rack of that. We got so much stuff
in the back.
If you look over here, I have some more things that are on display. It's a really cool line out set I got here. I got some of these Lightwork USA Miller Engineering signs here. I have some Just Plug stuff here. And if you look over here, we have Mount Zephyrmore looking rather sparse these days.
What?
I mean, we sell more of these than probably any other starter set here. And there's one more thing I want to show you. We saw some Kato stuff over on the other wall, but we got more. I mean, look at all this Kato check that we have here. And we got the N-scale starter sets as well. We got some bumpers. We got a whole bunch of stuff here at Engineer Hall. This is probably everything, right?
No, this is not everything.
Wait, this isn't everything?
Absolutely not. You got the
that
JTT products also.
Well, yeah, that's true. But you telling me that there's more stuff that we can take a look at?
This is just a little small piece of the pie, you know?
Oh, we should probably go upstairs, shouldn't we?
Yeah, you hear the bell going?
Oh,
Time to catch a ride.
Tell you what,
What?
through the magic of television or internet or whatever, we're going to go there in 3, 2, 1. See? It worked, right?
No, I told you to cut it off and walk. So tell me what this is all about.
Alright, so this is the warehouse that we have here, Dabbler. And this is, we don't open this up to the public, but we're going to give you a sneak preview of all the stuff that we have up here. You ready?
I'm ready for
I
it.
don't know if you're ready.
Oh, I've been ready. I'm used to it, but the folks not.
Okay. So over here is more micro trains. Okay, a lot of times we have overflow or we don't have enough. So this is where we have all the micro trains.
No, it's not.
What?
There's not all of it. That's another little piece of it.
That's true. I do have another room full of it. All right. Over here, Proto 2000. I have a whole bunch of Proto 2000. These are really cool cars that I have here. What's this one? This is it's a flat car. That could be run by Flat Car Utopia, the monster we saw downstairs. Just go with it. All right, now if you look over here, I have Atlas. This is actually like 1/30th of the Atlas cars that we have here. And then we have here Walthers. And these are
the kits.
All these Walther kits here, okay? Now we go through a crazy amount of Walthers kits. So we got to keep them in stock here. We try our best. It's kind of like, I always say it's like emptying a swimming pool that's still being filled. Like it's like a Greek tragedy. What's that Greek tragedy of the guy that keeps like rolling the ball up the mountain and it keeps coming down? Like that's how I feel sometimes. We have here Walthers cars, mainland cars. And if you take a look, I have just so much stuff. I mean, like I got the 5-car packs here. We got the singles. Up here we got the Athearn. Down there we had the ScaleTrains containers. Over here I got some ScaleTrains coil loads. I have some N-scale ScaleTrains containers. More Walthers. As a matter of fact, I think Walthers should just move in here. How about that? We have Atlas containers. Check those out. And then down here, we have a variety of things, including Walthers kits. And that's it. This is all Walthers kits.
They got Bachmann down there.
I'm
sorry. No.
That's Bowser.
I'm sorry. Bowser.
Why do you think we have so much glue to put all these things together? All right, let's come down here for example, where we have more Walthers kits. But I don't just have Walthers here. I have some of the KD cars here. Some of these cars are really cool here. I like that one. Jade Green, New York Central. And then over here I have the Rapido section here. All these Rapido diesels, many of them that we looked at in the past. Here we have some PA Alcos. Here I got some GP38s. I got the 44 tonners. Got an RS11. And then down here I have some Bachmann stuff. Some old Spectrum line stuff. So if you're looking for some older stuff here, there you go. I also have some Kato N-scale stuff here, or HO stuff. Mostly the Amtrak P42s. And then this kind of starts the Athearn section. These are the ready-to-roll engines here. Look, I got those steam engines here that we looked at not too long ago. These are really cool. Some of these are probably still on sale for half price, so if you haven't gotten there, get them. And then we have here the roundhouse part of Athearn. And then down here we have the Athearn Genesis locomotives. Look at all these engines that we have here. How many of them do you have?
A lot.
You know what's funny is we could probably go down the list and like look at all the things that we saw on the show. I know we talked about this Australian one. We still got 4. We got 5 of them. 6. Come on, Australia. Get going here. Got a whole bunch of different locomotives here, and I got some rolling stock happening here as well. This is Athearn Genesis. And then I have some... Oh, look at this. I got, what's this, Class 1? We got the loads here. We got the containers. We could probably fill a real container train with all the stuff we have here. Wouldn't you think?
Absolutely.
And then we have here some more Genesis locomotives. A lot of people sometimes... that was kind of oxymoron, but a lot of people sometimes ask us about DC locomotives. And I do have some DC engines here, but most of what we have here is DCC. Simply because it says, well, they're cooler, but it's also cost effective. It's actually more expensive to buy a DC engine than get a decoder for it. So, may as well just get it installed. Hey, look at this. I got more Athearn. Are you ready for this hallway?
No, I don't think they're ready for it.
I don't know if you're ready for this because this hallway was just cleared about maybe a half hour ago. And then the Atlas delivery man came. And now...
What is it?
Look at it. Look.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. But look at this. This is all Walthers. Look at all this Walthers stuff that we have here. And again, if you ever call us and you're looking for something, give us the number, okay? If you say New York Central tank car, as you can see, everything is done by numbers, okay? And many of them I have multiples, okay? So, for example, we have this New York Central hopper car that they have here. This is, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, no, that's Penn Central. There's 3 different versions, okay? So, for you unit train people up there, I want to have a big consist. There you go. This is all Atlas, and these literally just came in. These are brand new trains. Do you want to smell the brand new train smell?
Do it again.
No, I'm good.
No? I think people want to smell it. Let me see.
Yeah. I don't think we developed that technology
No?
yet, but that's all right. These literally just came in. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at this. I can't get any fatter. I'm not going to fit down these hallways. This is nuts. So we got to unload these and probably just drive into your house. If you take a look over here, more Walthers. Should we just name our store Walther?
Walther got a huge lineup.
Walther Atlas Athearn store? I don't know. Look at all this stuff. I mean, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. Atlas, Walthers, Atlas. All right, we're probably done, right? Are we not done yet?
No, you ain't done yet, buddy.
Well, let's go down this hallway. So, of course, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is HL. Well, don't worry, our N-scale friends are represented as well. All Atlas N-scale that we have here, all meticulously put in order according to number. You know, Ken that's on the show, this was kind of his project. Took him 7 years. We got Walthers containers. How many different containers have we seen? We've seen Atlas, we've seen Class 1, we've seen, what, ScaleTrains, Walther. I mean, it's just nuts.
They got new stuff in the box here, too.
Yeah, we just got stuff.
I wonder
Look,
what's
it's
inside
mixed.
there.
This is both chocolate and vanilla. How about that? All right. We have here... Oh, these are really cool. These are trucks.
I like Paps.
With your ice cream. We have here some Scene Master trailers. And then this tons and tons of stuff. Ooh, I like this box. Steam engines. This is my favorite box so far.
That's neat.
Is that where your Paps are in that thing?
Yeah, Paps gotta come here nice.
You're hoping.
Yeah, you got stuff.
And then look over here. We got more Atlas.
It just wraps around.
I mean, and then we have all these cars here. These are all these Athearn cars. We're running out of room. We got an overflow of Pico stuff over here. And then we got track. And down here we have cork. A lot of people ask us for Midwest cork. We got all the Midwest cork here. We have more Athearn stuff here.
Oh, my favorite boxcars.
Yeah, you got boxcar. This is our conveyor belt that we use to get stuff up and down. A lot of times what happens is we'll take some orders, we'll put it in the box, we'll ship it down. Or if we're really bored, we'll just throw Christian down there. It's a lot of fun. Alright, now let's take a look at some engines. Pretty much everything you saw was rolling stock. Well, we have to have engines somewhere. So if you look over here, we have ScaleTrains. The ScaleTrains take a little bit of a hit. We need to order some more ScaleTrains.
Absolutely.
We still got tons of these guys here. I would love to see these on everyone's layout. They're really cool. The road slugs, you don't really see those too often. These should not be here as well. These are the museum quality ones. These are really, really nice. I remember we did these when we first got them. I'm surprised we have this many left. Come get these. These are like some of the nicest HM models you will ever see.
They need a home.
That's right. We should do like, you know how to do like the animal adoption commercials?
Right.
You know, for like $5 a day, you can have this. Might not be a PC, politically correct. All right. Take a look over here. We have Bowser. He's the bad guy in Mario, right?
He's a good guy if you look
Watch
at
out for
it.
these guys. And then we have here Broadway Limited. We got various steam engines here. We got diesels, but nobody cares about them. They just want the steam engines. We got Proto. And then we got Walthers. I was worried. We haven't seen Walthers in 30 seconds. And then over here we have some of those home shop customs that we've seen before. And then over here we have some of the ScaleTrain rolling stock here. And then we have all these Atlas engines. Tons of Atlas engines. I mean, this is nuts. More ScaleTrains kits. And then over here, we have here a couple of different shells. We got more ScaleTrains cards. This is all Bowser kits. We got Rapido. We got the Walthers train line in there. These roll out. We got Acela. Whew. We got tons of stuff here. Well, look, we even got those kid trains. Did you get your kid one of these?
Nah.
Well, you can. You can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This many times. All right. Well, this is probably everything, right?
No, you still got another room to go.
All right, let's go. And then N scale, I have all these ScaleTrains in here. I got the micro trains in there. I got micro trains. I got more ScaleTrains here. I got Atlas. And I got a whole bunch of Atlas engines over there. We got so much stuff. You know, I think you need to get it. Don't you think, Engineer Hall? I think
so
they
much stuff
need
you
to
need
get
to
the
get.
stuff
It's
right
here
now.
for you, ready to go. It was a climate controlled, under high security.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong.
Who's their security? Cody?
Absolutely. He'll bite you.
Well, he's rather big. You gotta get around him, you know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much an overview of our whole store here. I didn't show you everything, but I showed you a lot of stuff here, okay? I mean, I guess if you want to see everything, you want to take a look at the bathroom, Engineer Hall?
No.
Sure?
Sure, we don't need it.
Okay. It's probably good because, Frank this one in there. But anyway, this was a overview of our store here that we have at Yankee Dabbler. And hopefully you saw something that you may be like, oh, I didn't know that they had that, or, oh, this is great. Come to Yankee Dabbler, come to our store. We're located at 101 West Kings Highway in Bellmawr, New Jersey. Our phone number is going to be right here. Engineer Hall is going to put it through the magic of the internet, right? It's going to be right here.
It's close.
Close? It's going to be right here.
Hot.
It's going to be somewhere, all right? So give us a call. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5. Of course, we're not open major holidays, so don't expect us to be here on Christmas or an International Train Day. Although I think we were here. Wait, that's a Sunday, so we weren't here. But anyway, we're here a bunch. But of course, where can you go if you wanted to see this stuff all the time?
You go to Yankeedabbler.com.
Yankeedabbler.com, and all the stuff is on the website, especially the stuff that is up here. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want to go to the warehouse. We can't bring you up here on the warehouse. But what you can do is you go on the website. That's like a digital warehouse, right?
Yeah, just have
Crazy.
the numbers ready.
And look, I understand things are like going crazy in the world right now with tariffs and all that stuff here. But we got tons of trains. Like, literally, I got more trains than probably any of you have, okay? So maybe this is a good time to actually start taking a look at some of the older stuff that you might have missed out on. Because there's two cool things about that. Number one, it's here. You don't have to wait for it to be... it got announced, it's got to come out 3 years from now, okay? So that's number one. It's here. It literally could be in your house in days. Or if you're EH, like that boxcar you have under your shirt right now, it could be home in minutes, okay? Or, the other neat thing about it is you could get it at the old price of what it was. We don't jack up the price when something new comes in, because let's face it, some of these companies, what they do is they come out with a boxcar, and then they'll come out with the same boxcar a year later, and it's more money. Well, we don't jack those prices up. You could get the same car for a cheaper price. Isn't that good? I think that's awesome.
Why not?
So, check out what we have here at Yankee Dabbler. Look at our website. Look at, see what you're looking for here. You can always give us a call. Don't send us an email because we just don't have the time to read emails. So, if we get some people like, oh, we send you an email, we're not going to see it. All right, give us a call. Go on our website. Check us out. And hopefully we'll get lots of stuff coming to you. You know what? If you're not subscribed to Engineer Hall's channel, what should they do?
Come to Engine Hall time.
You should click that subscribe button because we got new videos. As a matter of fact, as soon as we're done this one, we're gonna film our next one. So I have to do a scene, what do they call it? Costume change. Maybe I'll just wear your shirt. What size are you? Don't worry about it. Anyway, so click that subscribe button. And should we have a Railfan video?
Sure. What you got for us?
I don't know. Well, you know what was happening the other day?
What happened?
Is a lot of people are talking about how the new Acelas are going to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I may as well see the old Acelas one more time. So I went into Philadelphia and I saw some ScaleTrains going by. So I hope you enjoy some of the vintage Acelas, soon to be extinct, because I know those new ones are going to be coming out. So enjoy one last clip or clips of the vintage Acelas. So for everyone here at Yankee Dabbler and the Engineer Hall channel, we'll see you next time at Yankee Dabbler, where of course every day is a train show. Alright, so now if you excuse me, we just got all that new stuff in here, so now I gotta build new stuff to put them on. I don't...
Where are we gonna put it at? What are you doing?
Building shelves.
D.
What?
It's not gonna work, buddy.
Not bad. See?
Okay.
Because, huh?
Okay. Where are the other ones gonna go at?
This is more of a Christian job. Actually, this is probably better than what Christian would have came up with. We got too many trains. Buy 'em.